What's up, YouTube and all my babies? It's your girl with Secrets coming at you with another video. And before we get started, please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And in today's video is just my personal opinion, what I've experienced. So I just want to get that out the way. This is not a diss video or nothing like that. My grandma always told me if it don't apply, let it fly. And if it's something that you can relate to on a personal level, like as far as these critiques, my thing is I would just take it as constructive criticism. Like say when you're behind a truck and it says like how I'm doing, call this number. Consider this like a how I'm doing. It might come off as a rant, but I just want to know, y'all, where has customer service, where has it gone when it comes to like the glam industry? Now when I mean glam, I mean your nail techs, your hairstylists. It can even be your barbers, your lash tech, your eyebrow tech, whoever performs a service that glams you up. That's what I consider it, your glam squad. So I just noticed like it's just so much going on in the industry, and just me personally, I haven't received good customer service. That's why a lot of people ask me like, why do you do your own nails and why do you do your own hair? And it's just like sometimes enough is enough, and I'm just gonna let it all out. We family, we here, if you don't want to hear it, you can click off the video, click off. But family, I'm about to share it with y'all. So it's just like I noticed like there's different type of levels when it comes to making an appointment with a person and things like that. So I'm just gonna go over like the things I don't understand. Now, feel free to discuss in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong or if you can relate. So I noticed like the first initial contact. What I don't understand is the don't call me, don't text me, don't DM me, everything just, book on the style seat. Can we not do that? Like, I have questions. I'm the type of person, I like to get that confirmation, whether we're talking on the phone or we're texting. I need to confirm that we're on the same common ground, that we have an understanding. So yes, I need to, I understand you're busy, but maybe sometimes you can, an hour or two, set, aside for answering the phone or answering personal questions. I'm the type of person, I need to know if the services that I'm trying to inquire, if you can do this. I need to be able to send you a picture because I want you to do my hair, my nails, how I want it. I don't want you to put your little spin on it and zhuzh it up. Because I need to know, can you do this or not? So the don't text me, don't DM me, don't call me, I don't like that. Because I need to know, are you home-based or are you in a shop? Because a lot of times that stuff is not disclosed. I understand about the deposits, that's fair. But I need to know if I'm coming to your house, what to expect, the area. Because sometimes I'm the type of person, if it's in a certain area, I'm not. So I need to know that up front before I get in this committed contract with my deposit, because I know it's not coming back. I need to know that. You feel me? Like, tell me if I'm wrong. So it's just like, that's the part that I don't understand. And then it's just like, if you do reach out to a person that provides those services, it's like very, yep, okay. And it's just like, can I get it? I don't want you to just be like, over, exaggerated with the whole, communication, but could you just, acknowledge? So that's the first part. The second part, or no, let's go back to the first part. So if I'm setting up a hair service, I don't understand why I should have to bring stuff. And when I mean bring stuff, like certain styles is like, bring your comb, bring gel, bring jam, bring edge control, bring like wash your hair and blow dry your hair and flat iron your hair. And I just remember like when I was a little peanut, just a little thing, all I had to do is bring my money and bring myself. Whether whoever dropped me off, my family member, whether they stay in the waiting room, drop me off, all I had to do is bring myself. It's like if I'm having to bring a list like the first day of school, I'm gonna need for some deductions. Now I know some people are probably like, well, if you can't afford to just say that, sis, it's not like that. Because anybody knows me, if I want something extra, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll pay extra. Even at Chipotle, double, triple meat, I'll pay extra. So that's not the problem. But my thing is, use me, but don't abuse me. Like, I just feel like I shouldn't have to bring anything. Maybe I should bring hair unless you're doing something hair included. That's fine. I'll pay extra for that because that saves me the hassle of going to the beauty supply store and stuff like that. But unless I have to bring my money, me and hair, I shouldn't have to bring anything. That's just me personally. and coming in washed and blow dried, that's a turn off for me, because it's just like, I want to feel the pampering experience. And me, I got dry scalp. I got dandruff. So a lot of my products that I'm using on myself, yeah, it's gonna leave some residue because it's to help with the shine and the nourishment and getting them nutrients back in my hair for it being so dry. So it's just like, if I'm using what I'm using and you don't like it, then we're, conflicting. Like, we're just not, it's not going to mesh, because it's just like, I'm not a hairstylist, And then another thing is just like, if you're going to give me a hair treatment, don't give me a hair treatment of something I get from the beauty supply store. I don't want to see no motions, no Afro-G. Please do not use anything on my hair that I can buy at the beauty supply store and you're going to charge me an arm and a leg for a deep condition. Don't do that, because I do not want to be taken advantage of. Please don't do that. Use the stuff on my hair that you need a license for. Go to Sally's. That stuff. Now, I'll pay, because I understand that stuff is expensive. Whether or not you get a discount or not is expensive. But we're not about to use beauty supply store. So that's the first part. That's what I need right there, some understanding. That's that part. The next part is, how can I put this? It's the initial meetup. So it's just like, okay, we got past that part. Now, if that part's good, we're going to the next part. So this is my actual appointment date. So my thing is, and y'all keep saying my thing, because I'm just letting y'all know that this is my opinion. If you give me a specific time and a date, I'm to be punctual. I should take this hair appointment, nail appointment. I should take this as like a doctor's appointment. I should be there and punctual. If there's something that comes up, I should let you know, hey, running late, whatever. And I understand the late fee. $10, $15, $20. Even sometimes y'all say, if you're too late, you can't book with me again. You're banned, you're blocked. Okay, but if I'm always punctual, I need for that to also be the same for the stylist. Now, I'm not saying half off free, but if your late fee for me is $10, $15, $20, then your late fee for yourself is $10, $15, $20. And what I mean by that is, I know emergencies happen, but to be late, things that aren't acceptable is you stopping to get something to eat, you making a beauty supply run to go get some supplies. It's just like, stuff like that is just unacceptable, because I feel like with all the technology we have with the Amazon, all of that, you shouldn't be late. And if you're going to be late, take just a little bit, $10, $15, $20. Compared to if my total service is over $100, that's not going to do, I'm not counting nobody's pockets. But I'm just saying, just taking a little bit off, that's just showing a little respect, like, okay, I feel you, you feel me. That's acceptable. Like, I feel like that's cool. But no. Then another thing with setting up appointments, if that's my slot, that's my slot. Oh, wait, y'all, my thing just kind of tipped over. I don't want to walk in and see you working on somebody else. You know what that gives me the feeling of? Walking in on my significant other cheating. Now, some people may say, oh, that's a little bit much. But it is, because it's just when you walk in, you're flabbergasted. And you're just like, you have that face like, and I know things happen. Sometimes stuff run over. But let's not make this a habit. I shouldn't be like, oh, this is what expected. No, that shouldn't be what expected. That's just me personally. But I feel like, my appointment time is for me. Another thing, like, greet your customer. Like, I don't mean you gotta be like, hey, what's up? You don't gotta do all of that, but just a simple, hey, how you doing? You can sit over there. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm the type of person, like, well, before, because not now, I don't tolerate it. But I'm the type of person, if you really need a service, then you just like, okay, just smile and don't say nothing, because you just want to really get your hair and nails done. So it's just like, sometimes you just take it, because it's just like, okay, I can't go nowhere else. It's late in the day, this, that, and this. So it's just like, it's an inconvenience. And you're like, let me just stay here. It's an inconvenience. And I don't like that. But my thing is, just speak. And what makes me feel a specific type of way is if you don't speak to me, but you got your favorite client that comes in and you just go out the way. I mean, hey, dropping like it's hot, you got your own dance and stuff. Don't do that, because that makes me feel like, what's the issue when there's no issue? I don't like that. Just, you don't have to be extra, but just greet everybody. Make them feel, like, make me feel, what Rihanna say? I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in this world. That's what I want you to make me feel, even if it's not true, because I know I'm not your only client. But just make me feel that type of endearment, whether it's my first time coming to you or my fifth time coming to you. It shouldn't matter. So it's just like that part. Another thing, I booked you. You should let people know up front if you have an assistant that's going to help you as far as helping with the service, because I need to know that. Because in the midst of something happen, somebody ought to be to blame. So it's just like, ask me if I feel comfortable with, hey, you feel comfortable with, maybe somebody else also working with me on your service and stuff like that. Give me the option. Just don't pop up and, I'm getting my hair done. Then here comes somebody all willy-nilly out the back room and they helping you. Because I don't want to look like I have two hairstyles in one. So just, let me know. Y'all just keep on moving to the side, but we'll try that. Yeah, I don't like that. So it's just like, ugh. Another thing, when it comes to pictures, ask your client if they mind taking a picture. Because, I get that a lot, whether it's nails, hair. Ask me if I feel comfortable. Do you mind taking a picture so I can, I understand you need to advertise. That's your prerogative. But ask me, because I've got services before where, they take my picture, they might tag me or not. That's not neither here nor there. I don't care if you tag me or not. But I'm not trying to be the butt of your jokes when you're kikiing in your comments. Because anybody know, like, okay, you take my picture, I want to see if people feeling this and stuff. But when you got your favorites that want to say little stuff like, oh my gosh, like my nails. Oh my gosh, how does she, or say like real, oh, those are ghetto or ratchet. Comments like that don't bother me because I got tough skin. But if you completed a service on me and your people, your favorites are commented like, let's not do that. Just to save me the whole situation, give me the option to put myself out there to be like, okay, yeah, so, if they post my picture, that comes with the territory. I might not want you to post my picture because I might not feel like I want to see the comments or stuff like that or get, that backlash. No, it's the time and the place, and that's not the time nor the place. And it's just like, I see why a lot of people are doing their own hair, wigs, nails, because there's just so much stuff that comes with that. And you just don't have time. You just don't have time, especially like sometimes places, establishments, drama, you gotta deal with safety. I remember one time I was getting my nails done and the feds ran up in the nail spot. And I was with my grandmother. And I'm just like, we're going now. Mind you, I'm up there letting my little polish clear and stuff. He about to add more stuff. She's like, we're going now. Get your coat, get your stuff. Because the feds didn't, I'm just like, what's going on here? It'd just be too much, y'all. Way too much. And it's just like, I feel like customer service, whether you're in the hair industry, nail industry, stores, I don't care if it's a chain or just a mom and pop type place, customer service applies to every single job, whether it's in the industry of glam or outside of the industry of glam. And I think that's something that we need to get back to. Is just like, everything is just so wham bam thank you, next person. Like, where's that experience? Wash my hair in the bowl, let's have a conversation, or stuff like that. Like, it's hard to find people that actually have conversations. I've actually had a nail tech do my nails silent the whole time. Girlfriend was either listening to music, through the headphones, or watching a movie. And I'm just like, the whole time I felt uncomfortable, because I'm just like, you don't have to hold a full-blown conversation, but just acknowledge your customer. Let them know that you appreciate them, because they don't have to patronize you. They could have picked anyone else, whether locally, out of town, but no, they chose to pick you. They chose to do their research, take a chance, and pick your services. Because I know a lot of time people go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, other social medias, and they, find services. So it's just like, show the person that you're doing the service for that you care, where regardless or not, if it's big money, little money, it don't matter. It really don't matter, because at the end of the day, your customers is who makes your business. And I think that's where it's like a gray area, because people feel like, well, I don't need your business. Your customers make your business. Your customer service and also word of mouth can basically predict how long you can be in business for. You'll be surprised how many times, I didn't, kicking with either my mama, some friends or something. I'm like, hey, I seen such. Don't go to them. Because they've had a bad experience. Now I know you're probably saying, well, get your own experience. No, if I'm the type of person, I go by word of mouth. Let me know, because I don't want to. I'm the type of person, I learn from other people's mistakes. I don't need to experience it. Let me learn from your mistakes. Let me, get that from the jump. And if somebody like, no, rude, customer service, no, horrible experience, no, you just got to take it and be like, unfortunately, I wanted to try them out, but thanks, good looking out. And I hear so many horror stories, and it's just like, come on now. Like, I can't ask a question. Now, I can understand. Oh, yo, this is tilting. I'm so sorry. Never again, Five Below. Never again. This stand is not working. But, yeah, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, like, I have questions. Like, I can understand if a lot of people you reach out to, like, maybe y'all should have a frequently asked question type of thing on y'all page. Because sometimes people just ask questions like, regardless if I got it or not. Sometimes I want to be cheap, but I still want to pamper myself. I need to know, hey, what's the cheapest hair that you can work with? Because I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars on hair. Sometimes I just need to, be a little blunt. Like, hey, what's the cheapest hair you can work with? I'm trying to be a baddie on the budget, stuff like that. You want to ask questions, but you want to feel comfortable enough to ask questions. You won't want to, from the beginning, be told, don't call me, don't text me, don't do this. It should be on my website. A lot of things aren't explained on y'all websites. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that feels like this, but a lot of things aren't explained. It just be the basics, like, oh, if you want French tips or extra long nails, short, medium, a freestyle, or just line work, or just regular polish, or if you just want feeder braids, or if you just want a silk press, or if you want a sew in, or if you want an installment. What if I need a little bit more information? Let me know. Like, let me know. I know I cannot be the only person that feel like this. Like, I have questions. Maybe this is my first time getting a sew in. I just need to know, hey, this is my first time getting a sew in. What's the do's and don'ts? Do I need to really treat this like it's my real hair? Or do I need to be a little bit gentle with it? Certain stuff like that. Like, you got people that aren't the, weaveologists. Like, I don't know a lot about weaves and wigs. So sometimes I'm the person that overthink things. As you can say, yeah, I overthink things. Because I have so many questions. I'm the type of person, if I'm in school and they're like, do anybody have any questions? And everybody just looking around. And I'm always that one person that's like, so, quick question. I'm the quick question type person. Because I need to know. But y'all, that was a little rant. And it wasn't hate. As you can see, I didn't mention anyone's name. No IGs, no nothing. I didn't name drop. That's not a diss or anything like that. It's just me as a customer. Coming to you as a customer, with some concerns. Now, some people might see it and be like, whatever. Some people might see it and say, hey, maybe I need to tighten up. Or some people just, child, you never know. So, I'm just the type of person, I like to support small businesses, large businesses, whatever. Because I feel like my money is good anywhere else as anybody else. So, I'm very supportive when it comes to businesses, but I feel like if I'm not treated a certain way or respected or trying to be taken advantage of, because I've had people try to do that. And another thing, because I've been getting my nails done since I've been the age of 13. I'm in my late 20s, 29 to be exact. So, before I even started doing my nails, you kind of, when you peep stuff, when you become that nail person, even people with hair, when you know certain things about products and stuff, when you see stuff frequently, you can kind of pinpoint prices of products. And, I have long nails. Before I started doing my own nails, it didn't bother me to pay $70, $80 and up. The highest I ever paid was like $140 for a full set, junk, all of that, fill-in junk. Some people might say that's outrageous, but it didn't bother me. But if I come to your establishment, whether it's your house or whatever, and you got Amazon packages, but you trying to overcharge me, stop doing that. Now I understand you have to make back what you spend on your, your products and also make a profit. By all means, trust me. I've been in a business class before. I've had a, did all that. So I understand you got to make profit and stuff like that, but stop taking advantage of people. Because a lot of times stuff be bought from Amazon and stuff, Your customers can clock you. We see what you're doing, but we don't say nothing because we like, this person ought to do some good nails. Weaves beat all the way there. Stop taking advantage of people. That's all. That's it. I'm just saying, stop taking advantage of people. It's not cute. It's not nice. Make your customers feel like they're wanted. Because just think of it. Could you right now take an assessment of yourself? Like, say right now, say if you were at like a gathering, like a little mixer, could you give your clients, people that, receive your services, could you give them a piece of paper and jot down and put it, in a little thing, whatever, in a little bucket? Could you do that and know and be confident that you're going to get positive feedback? Like, if you're confident, my thing is, if you know you're doing what you're doing, that's fine. And don't get me wrong, I know there's plenty of nail techs, hairstylists, all that do what they're supposed to do. But my thing is, if you can't have your customer give you feedback and you know it's gonna be positive and you know you on your stuff, it's time to tighten up. Like, that's all. That's it. That's it. Simple as that. See you guys on the next video.